Joined by Kundai, Benyu, I struggle with that name, I'll get there, and Dion Conroy, a name we've learnt to pronounce many times. After what must feel like a pretty sweet victory, Dion.
Yeah, definitely another good 3 points after obviously November wasn't a very good month, so it's good to pick up 6 points within such a short time space. And now we move on to next weekend.
And Kundai, first time I've had the opportunity to speak to you after a match. You played a big part in both Boxing Day and New Year's Day derbies. All right, it's not Ipswich and Norwich, is it? But in its own way, it had a little bit of a spice and a little bit of feeling about it, didn't it? Do you enjoy the two games?
I love both games. Yeah, it's really competitive, much better than under 23 level. So I'm just happy to be a part of it.
And your role in the side there, interestingly, particularly on Boxing Day, you was just more holding in front of Jake, letting Jake go, and similar today, it was a tougher battle in that midfield today, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was much harder today because they were basically like a wounded animal. That obviously we battered them last week, so they were up for it more today. So it made it much harder for us, but luckily we got 3 points.
Now, I've already spoken to Dion off camera. Let's cut to the chase. Aldershot have got themselves a last-minute winner. Dion had no idea what happened. We've been told what we think happened. You were off at that point, weren't you? What was your view from the bench like?
I couldn't see anything. I just saw a scramble in the box, and then all of a sudden I saw everyone else celebrating, so I just jumped up and celebrated as well.
Yeah, I mean, what we do know is Strakes popped the ball in the box, and his delivery second half was superb, wasn't it, Dion? Particularly for the first goal and his delivery to Rennes for the header.
Yeah, especially the gaffers told us from wide areas to get the ball in early to the box, and Strakes done that second half and put in some unbelievable balls for Rennes to attack. Not many people going to beat Rennes in the air, so yeah, it was another great goal. Don't really know who scored, but yeah.
Well, at this point, I think it's been given to Jake, but apparently Idris hasn't given up on it either, so we'll see. I mean, the most important feeling is we get a sweet feeling at the end of a match, and Kundai, you won't know this probably, but prior to you joining us, Aldershot were on a run where we were playing well, and right up to the last minutes we were heading for wins or draws that turned into draws and defeats, and you know, it was quite cool, wasn't it, Dion? And you know, these things are supposed to go around in football. Finally, today it did, didn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's just it's what happens in football. Just a bit of a luck's change, really, and all the boys are working hard. So yeah, I don't think we deserve the 3 points today.
So it's 1-1, there's 15 minutes to go, and you're wondering, you know, is something going to make a difference? It was kind of looking, we discussed in Conroy, did it suggest that Woking will probably be good enough to steer clear of relegation trouble, but would Aldershot be able to find a way to win matches like this? That's what you're going to need to do if you're going to actually close in on the pack chase in the playoffs. Yeah,
we kept working hard throughout the game, and me and Cal just had to keep it solid at the back. Coley has come up with a couple of great saves, but we just kept going, and then we just got the goal last minute.
And assuming, Kundai, that Jake Gallagher did get the final touch, let's give him the credit for now. You won't know this either, but Jake's only scored in defeats, and so for him to get a goal that really counts, just being in the right place at the right time, and something we see that he does week in, week out, whether it's snuffing out an attack or picking up a little bit of space. What's it like to play alongside Jake?
Yeah, it's good playing alongside him because he's always talking to me, giving me information, so it helps me a lot throughout the game, which is what I need to get better at as well, so it's just another learning curve.
Another 3,000 plus crowd for the derby today, but significantly 1,117 Shots fans travelled. It must have felt at times, especially over on the far side there, that there was almost like a home game, wasn't it?
Yeah, it felt like a home game. When we scored the first goal, it was crazy how they just all came over the barrier, but yeah, amazing support again from the fans, so yeah.
Let's move on then. You'll enjoy this victory. It makes Boxing Day feel even sweeter now, the fact that we've rubber stamped it with a win today, and 6 points back-to-back wins, the first for a little while. But it'll be a matter of refocusing again, and a home game against Southport, a side with a good, well-known manager, but not one of the strongest sides in the league. And any particular reason why Shots can't build on this little run?
No, exactly. We just use the momentum, work hard, get back in on Tuesday and work hard in training, and then take what we've done in the last 2 weeks to Saturday and hopefully get another 3 points.
And Kundai, onto yourself, can you just clarify what the situation is with your loan and any possible extensions?
Yeah, I'm planning on staying for another month or two here. I've been enjoying every game I've played in, so I'm just happy to carry on helping the team.
Thanks for the contribution you've made. Well done both of you on good performances today, and the team as well. we'll have a sweet New Year now, as well as a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you on Saturday against Southport.
Take care.
Cheers.